Hi everybody, it's Rebecca. Welcome. I've got this ring light on as well as the one in front of me because today we're starting a cross stitch project and I need the extra light because the computer's in front of me. It's kind of blocking that ring light, so this one seems to add more light to it. How are you guys doing? Dawn is here. Hi Dawn, my low battery. I've got to figure out how to get the comments on OBS. I used to know this, and now I don't. Is it this one? No, that's not it. I'll figure it out. Or I'll wait for Mickey to come in, and Mickey will tell me. Hi, Jessica. Nice to see you. Or I'll wait for Mickey to. Okay, so I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. You can hear me? Yay, good. I just was trying to get the comments to come up on the on OBS. So tonight I'm starting this cross stitch project. So I've got all my supplies together. This is the shirt that I'm going to cross stitch on. I've showed you guys this before. Hello, hello everybody. Jerry, Kat, Melanie. Hello, hello. All right. So what I've done ahead of time is found the middle of the shirt. The middle of the front, which is right here. So that's where I'm going to start the project, in the middle. So I'm going to be laying this down. We're going to lay that out. I use this cross stitch gauge thing that I have to measure it out. This is the thread that I'm going to be using. It's a DMC variegated, all pinks and purples. I've got a flexion pen that I use to mark the fabric because it washes off this flexion. Got a little stitch marker so I don't lose my needle. It's a pair of scissors. Now, I ordered this stuff in the mail. Hi, Mutt Nuts. There's Mickey. Mickey, how do I get the chat up on OBS? Do you know? Like what box how do I choose that to come up? Because right now I just have my two scenes here. Anyway, so I ordered this stuff and it's like paper. It's 14 count. And when I opened it up, well, now I've got it all cut up, but when I opened it, the mailman had cut the package, or it's not the mailman, but it's somewhere in the processing of the mail. This package got cut, and the fabric was cut. I'm trying to find the place where it was, because I cut it off. Because it was a whole yard of this stuff, so I didn't need a whole yard. No idea. I thought you were learning OBS, girlfriend. Look, so it actually cut the fabric. There's a big old cut in this fabric. So this is the part I cut off. Then I'm going to go ahead and go down to the table so you guys can see here. Transition. Let me put the camera over here. All right, so here's the pattern. I've got this in Goodreader. Which way is the camera going? There we go. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. So it measures 10 1/4 by 7. So I cut the fabric 13 by 10. I added 3 inches. So to that, and it's a 14 count. And so this is the fabric. I marked the middle of the fabric there. I've got my Q-snap, and that should be everything we need to get started. Hello, Annette. The lounge with Annette. That sounds like you want to be there and order a cocktail, doesn't it? Annette, it just sounds lovely. I'll have what she's having, okay? So, whatever everybody else orders, I'm in. So let me lay this shirt out again. This paper has nothing to do with this live, so we'll get that out of the way. I've already done the measuring and the marking. We don't need the pencil anymore. All right, we're going to try to get this into the Q-snap. So I ordered this in a 5X because if you order Temu in a 5X, you get like a 3X or a 2X for real. But this company really did send me a 5X, which is fine. I can wear it to sleep at night or whatever. So I've already marked here the center of the fabric. Let me get the wrinkles out. Hold on. I'm not going to be using the back, so it doesn't really matter. whether the back has wrinkles or not. I need a bigger desk. That's what I need, right? When I'm showing you guys this stuff, I don't need the light pad on. That's for diamond painting. Okay, thank you. All right, there is the middle of the fabric. And if it's not exact, you know, whatever. I'll probably wear it to bed at night. So here's this. So this side, obviously it has a wrong side and a right side, because you can't really see the where to cross stitch on this wrong side. But if you look on the other side, you can see that it's a 14 count. Actually though, this is supposed to tear away or wash away when I get done. So we shall see. I want to match this up with this. If anybody has a better way of doing this, I am open for discussion. So this looks like where I want to be here. I wish it was iron-on. Gosh, do they make this stuff in iron-on? Hi, Joe. Welcome. Ah, the lounge singer. Where did I get this fabric? On Etsy. And to be honest with you, it was super cheap. It was like $4. This was the only one they had, and it made me start to wonder if she got this fabric damaged and just resold it. And that's why it was so cheap. Because that might have been what happened. Anyway. I'm okay with that since, like I said, it was pretty cheap. $4. There we go. Ha ha ha. Only I like to put mine underneath. So let's see if we can do this without disturbing it too much. I hope this is going to work. This fabric, this t-shirt fabric is really thin. It's a very comfy size t-shirt. I hope this is going to work. Because it's still pretty thick. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Oh no. Hold on. we might be struggling with it for a sec. Or I may have to go the other way with the Q-snap. I think that might be the better thing to do, is to put it a different direction. Let me just smooth all this out again. Find the center. Here. Did I do it in the center? I don't know. Kind of close. Yeah, there we go. Pretty close. So maybe the better way is to go this way. I should take the tag off because it's kind of getting in my way, right? Let's do it this way. That incorporates both sides of that fabric, though. I don't need the other side. I just need the front part of it. This is going to be a lot of fabric. Yes. All right. Got that one in. Dawn, hello. She should have disclosed that to me. Yeah, but you know how things go, Jerry. Some people try to get away with stuff. All right, I'm trying just to do the fabric here. Yeah. Okay, well, this is going to be fun. Wait a minute. Let's see if we can get this on here. I didn't try this ahead of time. I had all the measuring done, but this part I didn't try ahead of time. After we get it on, we'll see where we're at here. So far, so good. We still got the middle. We'll see. You know, it's always an adventure with me, isn't it? Always an adventure. I had a larger Q-snap out, but I cut the fabric too, you know, I should have cut the fabric a little larger for a larger Q-snap, but I didn't, so we'll go with this one. All right, so now we got this on the inside. It's not really taut, but you know what? Should we go with it? Is it wrinkled? It's not wrinkled on the other side. Well, it is kind of here. Let's pull that out. Let's see if we can maybe... Oh no, that's not gonna work. Go this way. Go this way now. Hold on. I'm trying to see if we can tighten it a little. I don't know about this, guys. Now I'm making it worse instead of better. Who's ever done this before? Anybody? All right, let me start over because it's now really cockeyed. Because I don't like this. This is going to be very awkward working with all this fabric, but we will figure it out. All right. So back to here. All right, let me cut off that string because I should have done that. Tammy, hello, hello. If I've already said hello to you or I missed you, I apologize. All right. So I don't even have to worry about the back part of it, just this front part. Okay, there it is. Now, someone else said just sew this on. Should I just do that? Just sew it on? That's a lot of sewing. All right, there's the middle. There's got to be an easier way, right? Right. I've got to put this under. All right. Let's make sure it's still in the middle. It is. It was. Maybe they meant to temporarily stitch it onto the fabric. Yeah. With like large stitches. I mean, I could do that, but I would still need some tension unless I just freehand it. You know, some people don't use a Q-snap to cross stitch. Some people just freehand it. But I don't know about that. I'm not real. Where's Richard? He's done this before. The tip that I got from him was to use 4 strands instead of 2, which I don't disagree with that. I just need help on this, getting this fabric. I could just temporarily stitch it and then just, isn't that still going to move it around? Let's see. If I just stitch it. You know, I own a sewing machine. I really do. So if I just like baste it onto here. Hold on 1 second. Let me go get something. Let's try these pins here. I don't know if this is going to be better or worse, but we're going to give it a try. Tim, hello, hello. How are you doing? I know how you're doing. He's doing great. All right, so we got, this might work better than attempting to do it the other way and then just cross stitch. What I'll do is I'll get the machine out this week and baste it. Right now I'm just trying to grab only the front. Rebecca, you only need the front, not the back. This feels like it would work better, except I want them to go this way. So let's get all these on and then see how straight we are with this. And try not to pin yourself. Just trying to do it a little bit at a time. Look, I broke a nail. Oh my God, you guys. What the hell? Okay, emergency, emergency. I broke a nail. And there goes the t-shirt. Well, I had a nail file in here, but all right, you guys. I'm going to take this video down after tonight because I don't want anybody to see this disaster. Good Lord. All right. Let me pull you guys up in the chat. My battery. So good. Okay. All right. Let's continue here. With a broken nail. This is like not fun. Now where did the pens go? Ugh. This used to be funny. It's not funny anymore. Okay. I'm sure there are people that do this all the time, and I'm probably doing it totally wrong. But your videos are real life. Someone may learn what to do or not to do. Yeah, well, that's true. Don't buy a sweatshirt and try to cross stitch on it. I'm going to make this work. Because you know me, I always make it work. We make it work. Now, let's get my hand in here. Tim is in green because Tim is a member of the channel. Jessica's a member. Thank you guys for being members of the channel. I appreciate it. We've got 2 days till Valentine's Day. I saw on Instagram a few minutes ago that single women are probably the smartest women because the dating pool is real low because they don't put up with crap. And that's probably true for me. So I will not be doing Valentine's Day this year. Last year, oh God, that dating thing, that was a disaster. That did not work out at all. I'm too old for that. It's not that I'm too old for it. I'm just too old for the games, you know. Nobody needs those kind of games. Yep. I'll just last year my goal was to get to a bunch of baseball games because I love baseball, and I didn't get to as many as I wanted to because my bicycle was broken. This year I have a car, although I still may take the tricycle, the electric tricycle, up to the ball games. I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to get to some ball games this year. More than I got to last year. This feels better than the Q-snap, so I think this might work. Because this is not really moving around too much. I just want to make sure after I get all this pinned that it's on straight. I've got the sweater here as well. I want to show you my progress on that before the end of the live. I've started the front panel on the right side. I finished the sleeve and I'm starting on the front panel. Tia, hello. They're like, girl, what are you doing? Yes, well, I am. This is my attempt to cross stitch onto real fabric. This the fabric here that I'm pinning on here is a tearaway fabric. So once I have the image cross stitched on here, this fabric will tear away. So I think this might work. So I'm gonna change the camera. I'm gonna hold it up and we'll see is it centered? Does it look centered? Is it off center? I can't tell. I think it's, hold on. It's big. I think it's okay. Wait a minute. I think it's fine. Yep. I think that's how it's going to work. So I will probably run that through the sewing machine this week. I will get the sewing machine out before I start cross stitching and baste it on before I start the actual project. Yeah, I think that's the smartest thing to do at this point. 20 minutes into the show. Yeah. All right, so we're going to put that off to the side because I want to sew it. Let me show you where I'm at with the sweater. I'll go back to the camera. All right. I even got the little thing to wrap around the Q-snap, but that's for the big Q-snap, which I'm not going to use. So here is the sweater. I think I'm on the 4th skein, something like that. 3rd, yeah, I think I'm on skein number 4. So this is the back panel of the sweater here. There is the neckline that I've marked here. So what it had you do was I did this half of the left sleeve, which is here. Then there goes the, I need a bigger table. So then I did the same thing on the right, half of the right sleeve, but then I went ahead and started at the right part of the neck and started the rest of the sleeve. So the sleeve is done, the right sleeve. Now what I'm doing is this front panel, which will come down here, like 12 more rows. From here to here, it's a big sweater. From here to here, and then the front panel. And then I'll come over to the left side and do that. Then when it's all done, I will start the mosaic. The bottom 15 inches of this sweater is the mosaic part. So this is not all of the sweater back here. This is just the part that's above the mosaic that I will have done pretty soon. It's going pretty quickly, actually, so I'm happy about that. All right, what's going on in the chat? Tia. Oh, it is freezing here. We got snow again last night. Not a lot, couple inches, so it wasn't terrible. I want to open, I got a package from Joanna. I would like to open that since I'm not doing any cross stitching right now. I'm going to open this package. First, I got to find what I did with the scissors. Everything went on the floor here. Absolutely everything. Let me just pick it all up. All right. Now I gotta get that sewing machine out tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. I don't even know where it's at. Where is it? It might be in my craft room, my other room, my eBay room, buried somewhere. I'll get it out. Either that or I'll just hand baste it. That I could do that too. It's not. Where? Oh, here they are. I found them. Rhonda, hello. How are you, sweetie? So I don't know which, if you guys watch The Voice. I don't really watch it, but they have a guy on there from Derby, Kansas, right down the street from us. And he plays at the VA all the time for the soldiers. And my son knows who he is. It's kind of cool. Oh my God, Joanne, why did you send me such a big box? And it's funny because Joanne has a box coming from me too for her birthday, so. And I tried to call her ahead of the live, but she's not answering her phone. I don't know if she's not feeling well or what is going on with her. You guys. Okay, this is funny. It is a Lego set. Oh my God. And paper, lots and lots. And one green earring. There's probably another green earring to match that in here. So, the box is kind of scrunched. This came from Temu, I'm sure. But it's in a box, so I'm happy. The box is sealed. It is a castle. Let me go to the other camera so you can see. Here it is. It's a castle. And I'm hoping that these are large pieces. Look at all the characters, the minifigures that you get with the castle. It's called Sakura Castle. I'm just gonna, this box is so damaged. Oh no, please tell me no. Oh, you guys. It's a mini. Oh, this is painful. Here is the size of, I've done them. I've done another castle mini, but this one is quite, that is obviously not the actual size of this castle because, no, but there's lots of bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not done. 9, 10. I'm going to take this to her house and make her do this with me. What was she thinking? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Uh-oh. And one random piece, because there's probably a bag open somewhere. That is the size. Oh my God. I'm going to smack her. There's the castle. Let me put it back over here. Sure. All right. Well, we're not starting that today. We got to finish the ski slope first. Oh, there's another piece. How many pieces is this? It doesn't even say. Oh, but this one I need a 14-year-old for this one. The one I'm working on requires a 12-year-old. This is 14. So we're just going to put all this away. This is all the greenery here. There's the greenery. There's some of the people. That's how tiny the minifigures are. I don't even know if you can see them in there. Yeah. Oh, Joanne. Joanne's so funny, isn't she? I will be insane by the time I finish all of this. Okay, that's going to go in the someday pile. That is over here. Oh, she's just a lovely friend. I think the rest is just paper. Except for this. Okay. This was something I think she bought me for my birthday. This one earring. How did one green earring get into this? Like, she's a mess, this woman. Oh, I'm a mess too. Bring it to the retreat and I'll build it with you and you can do the reveal. Okay. Hey, you're on. I have done minis before. They're doable. They're doable. Just a little more work, especially with that many pieces. Good Lord, because you have to really separate them out first and get to have a good system. Luckily, I do have a very good system of how to work those minis, so I'll be okay. You know, a way that I divide them up. Right now, I'm working on this ski slope, but I'm also working on a mini that's going to turn out to be a pink, like a Range Rover type thing. But I'm missing a piece. Okay, Candy, to keep me sane during this project. Ooh, Ghirardelli squares with white chocolate caramel. Okay, yum. Tootsie Rolls and a card and one earring. What green earring? Tia's been a member for 51 months. Thank you. Look how beautiful this card is, you guys. Ah, that little girl's so cute. Oh, I was going to say she didn't put anything in the card. She's on drugs, this woman. She's still recovering from her surgery. For my Galentine, love Joanne. Yes, she is my Galentine. Oh my God, she is so funny. I could reuse this. Look at that. It's still usable. For when I pay it forward, who wants to win this? Okay, chocolate. I like chocolate. I like Tootsie Rolls. The funny thing is, she also gave me a pink pair of these earrings when I went to visit her. Exact same ones, but they're pink. It's probably in all this paper, the other one, but, you know, whatever. We've got 30 minutes. I should just start crocheting. Let me go get my hook. The hook got lost in the translation here. Let me go get the hook. I'm drowning in paper here. So what I'll do is I'll just continue the sweater since I have to sew that piece of fabric to the other piece of fabric for the cross stitch. And for those of you that came in late, the cross stitch that I am going to be doing on that shirt is, where did that come from? Is this one here. On the front, it'll say, I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you, which is a lyric to a Taylor Swift song. But I am going to be doing it in that, doing the whole thing in that variegated thread. So now I'm just going to work on the sweater for the rest of the live, because that's the easy part. Sue just got home from dog training. My dog went to dog training. She was doing really well, and I thought, you know, maybe I could use Tootsie. This is when she was little. My idea was to use her as a dog that you would take into the hospital, because at the time I got her, I was a risk manager in a hospital, and I wanted to be able to take her in there with me. But when she got to the distractions portion of the dog class, she failed miserably. Now, the problem I'm having with this yarn here is the fact that I broke a nail, and it's going to snag everything. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Let me just, there we go. All right, I just ripped it off. All right, let's go back here. So we're starting with a stacked single crochet here, and then it just goes into a half double. From here on, now I can just sit and talk to you because I don't have to worry about that other thing. So, thank you guys. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Also, Tia will be live later on tonight, so check out her channel. Did I do that in the wrong spot? I did. My goodness. Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions. There we go. So also part 2 of the trial came out today. So take a listen for that. Some interesting testimony. Oh, I'm doing really well tonight. I'm snagging the fabric. Anyway, your dog is scared of everyone and everything. Oh no. Oh no, not my dog. When I took Tootsie, the lessons were actually in a pet store. So we would have to walk around this pet store, and she was supposed to ignore everything that she saw in the pet store. Well, that did not work at all. She saw cats and dogs and snakes, and yeah, she was, distractions were her downfall. So she can sit and stand and kneel and bow and do all that basic stuff that a dog can do. Come, she just ignores come. That's an optional command with dogs. If they feel like it, that's what it means. Come if you feel like it for her. But she's pretty well behaved. But I did not get to make her into a dog I could take into the hospital. No, that did not work out. Are we excited for the retreat, guys? Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I filled out my little Secret Santa form. I made sure that whoever gets my name knows I like Taylor Swift and gnomes. I should have put in there, no mini Legos. No mini Legos. How about that? Tim says, doing wonderful. Carrie and Kevin are watching murder stuff. Really? Like Dateline or something like that? What is this, Wednesday night? I don't even know what comes on Wednesday nights. I think my sister watches the Chicago shows when they're not being repeated over and over again. So, I, of course, will be going back to play Power World with Tim when this is over. We've been fighting some harder bosses together so we can get them done. And some that are probably a little difficult for us to do separately, we just go and do them together, and it's a lot of fun. It is turning out to be a really fun game. We may be switching back to ARC towards the end of the month, though. So, but this Sunday, I'll still be streaming Power World. No worries. Do you have Home Sense in the U.S.? They have fabulous gnomes for Easter. Home Sense? I've not heard of that. No. We've got different home kind of stores, but I'm not, that one I haven't heard of, but not, at least not in this area. Oh, I saw an article today. Joann's is closing 500 of their 800 stores. 500 are closing because of the bankruptcy. And then after that, they may close more as the bankruptcy proceeds. But they are picking out the ones that are underperforming. And there was a whole list. Like, if you tell me where you live, I could probably look it up on the list and tell you if your Joann's is going to close. But if I could find the list again. But I looked up Wichita, where I live. I didn't realize there were 2 Joann's in Wichita. I thought there was one. So the one that's closing is not the one that I go to. So the one that I go to, I guess, is going to stay open. But last time I went in there, there was no stuff on the shelves. They weren't stocking the shelves. So I don't know how that works. And I haven't seen any sale prices at all. No sale prices. So Rhonda usually goes live on Wednesdays right after me, I think. All the ones by Sue are closing. Joann's suffering from bad processes and shrink. Well, Joann's, they were always way overpriced. Like, I never bought anything at a regular price in Joann's. Never. Never, never, never. Because their markup was like 400% at least. At least 400%. It was ridiculous. And then once Temu and AliExpress came along, they were like, you know, they were losing out. Because you could go on Temu and get the stuff that they're selling. I don't know about fabrics, you know, but I'm saying the other crafty stuff you can get off of Temu for way less money. And the yarn companies are all going to online shopping. You know, everybody buys from Hirschner's or direct from the yarn company, direct from Lion Brand. If you want Lion Brand, that's really on sale when they put it on sale. I will miss going there and, you know, looking at the yarn and feeling it. But like I said, mine's not closing right away, but they're just not restocking the shelves. I guess they're probably still trying to find a buyer. I don't know. So this part that I'm working on will be easy. This front panel, it's going to be the same size as the back panel here. The same number of rows. So, good thing we have our own coloring with Joanna. We do. We just got to get the woman healthy. She's, you know, she had that surgery and she got an infection afterwards and she's had, you know, a couple of complications. And I've tried a few times this week to get her on the phone, and she's not answering. So I don't know. You know, you can see her scrolling Instagram, and then she doesn't answer me. And then I get this package in the mail from her. I don't know. I tried to call her tonight. She didn't answer. I hope she's okay. I know her husband needs knee surgery, so that they're planning for that coming up too. I want to get Joanna back on the channel for some coloring, actual coloring. She is an amazing colorist. Like, this woman can take a coloring pencil and do some crazy things with it. It's just beautiful when she colors. Me, I just stay in the lines, you know. Don't go outside the line. That's how I color. I've tried to learn to color nicely, but I'm just not that great. Jerry says, speaking of packages, I opened up the diamond painting that you sent me, Rebecca. It's lovely. Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Jerry. Now, if that's, well, it doesn't matter which one you ordered, but Jen, DP Addiction Adventures, and I are going to be doing like a Christmas in June thing, the month of June. And it's going to be around that Christmas tree painting. I think that's the one you probably bought. So if you want to wait till June and do it with us in June, that would be really fun. NARS, not murder stuff. Can't we at least get a name like Murder, She Wrote, etc.? What? I don't know what NARS is. What's NARS? Tim, I'm confused. You got the one? Yeah, that's the one we're going to do in June. And Leopard Leatherworks, Tim and Carrie they're going to have a matching pen. Well, they already have a matching pen. They'll probably have to make some more. I think those were made by Troy Shipley, though. And then they were turned by Tim and Carrie. I have some Tim and Carrie stuff coming to me, but it wasn't here today. So it'll probably be here tomorrow. So I'll show you guys on Sunday. There's Joanna. You can two color. Hey, hey, honey. Hey, chat. I got the shingles shot today. I'm dying. I've been trying to call you all week and you don't answer. And I just opened your package and everybody had a good laugh because you got to be crazy. If you look at you got to go back and watch, Joanne, to see how many packages are in that box. And they're teeny, teeny, tiny. Yeah. I said I'm going to go over to your house and make you do it with me. But, yeah, towards I guess 25 minutes into the video, you can see the unboxing, Joanna. But I thank you very much. It was very sweet of you to do that for me. I do appreciate it. More work. More. I really do enjoy the Legos. I really do. Because it's a challenge to get it right. You know, you really got to think like a mechanic. I married a killer kind of stuff. Okay. I married a killer. Can you imagine? Like that, what was his name? BTK, the guy that was from Kansas. Like, it took them years to catch it. Meanwhile, he's got a family. He's like the local dog catcher. It's crazy. I think his daughter writes books now. Oh, my nuts is giving you DMB hugs. Nice. So this sweater is going so fast. I am loving this pattern and this yarn. I was thinking of maybe doing it with another. I got to get it done first. Then I'll see if I really want to do it again. Wait till I have to get to the mosaic part. Then I won't think it's that easy to do. I've actually done about 8 sections of my diamond painting. It's so pretty. All kinds of pretty blues. But when you're working with so many blues, you have to be so careful to figure out, to make sure that, like, the drills in your tray came from this blue container, not the other 42 blue containers that are sitting in front of you. Yesterday it happened and I was mixed up. I'm like, oh God, is this blue or is it this blue? Oh yeah. Confusing myself. So I need 16 rows here. I've done 4, wait a minute, 2, 4 so far. 4. Trying to think where my sewing machine is. I'm pretty sure there's a box in my eBay room that has a sewing machine in it. My sewing machine. Remember when I got that out one time for a Craft With Me Wednesday? My sewing machine has made an appearance on a Craft With Me Wednesday back during COVID when I was making masks. I got it out to make some masks. That was fun. That's the last time I sewed anything. And that was how many years ago? 3 years ago? 4 years ago? That's how long I've been doing Craft With Me Wednesday, guys. 6+ years. And it's always been called Craft With Me Wednesday. I do want to learn how to macrame. I was thinking about that the other day. Is that something they're going to teach at the retreat? Does anybody know? One of the classes, it said knot tying. I signed up for that, but I'm thinking that might be macrame. I don't know. If it's not, I'm just going to learn how to tie knots like a Boy Scout. You're getting up and walking a little each day. That's good. When are you getting back in the pool, sweetie? Not right now with all this snow, but it is cold. I saw that snow in Washington yesterday. Holy moly, they got a lot of snow. And I think Jen is getting hammered right now. Everybody in the north part of the country pretty much got snow last night. You macrameed in high school, made planter things for your mom. She painted the pots. Nice. They did macrame at the last retreat. You made keychains? Really? I don't think I did any classes last time. Once upon a time, they would ask me to teach crochet classes, but they don't anymore. Everybody knows how to crochet now, I guess. It was fun to teach. Crashley taught herself how to macrame, and she's really good at it. She really is. Interesting. Oh, I did take a class last time. I forget which one it was. Didn't stick with me, did it? I know the year before I did the scrapbooking thing. That was a lot of fun. No, it wasn't scrapbooking. What was it? What was that we did together, Tia? That was so much fun. Those little books we were making with newspaper and scraps of stuff. It wasn't scrapbooking. It was like scrapbooking. Journaling. What did we call those? What was that? A journal? A scrapbook journal? Something like that. You want to take a sewing class? Really? Now, Joann's used to do that. If you would go to like the bigger Joann stores, they would actually have a Singer area right in the middle of the store where the Singer employees would teach you how to sew, would teach you how to sew, and then try to sell you at one of their machines. I know, like in Orlando, the Joann's in Orlando is big, and they have like right in the middle of the store a big section where Singer employees are. I don't know if that's one of the ones they're going to close, or they don't do that in the other Joann's that I know of. Joanna knows how to macrame. Oh, all right, Joanna, I'm coming to your house. I'm bringing that miniature kit. We're going to macrame, and we're going to do miniatures. We're going to do a mini castle. The box was so big, I thought for sure it was a regular size set. And then I open it, and all those packages are little tiny pieces. And I counted, I forget how many packages I counted, 13, 14, something like that. You made a hammock. Oh, that's cool. That's fun. How fun. That's a lot of work, though. Oh, my word. I think Crashley made some stuff for her cats. I'm not sure. All right, we got 5 more minutes. Thank you guys for coming tonight. I really appreciate your support. If you are watching on the replay and you have some better ideas of how I can do the project that I started in the first half of the show tonight, otherwise I think I'm just going to, baste that onto the front of the thing and go ahead and start cross stitching it, and then I'll show you my progress next week. We'll see how much I've gotten done. tried a lot of different crafts, but like macrame is one that I haven't tried that I kind of actually would like to try, but I don't know that it's something you can teach yourself. Or of course, I taught myself how to crochet, taught myself, you know, gosh, do y'all remember 6 years ago that I had like 4 people in the chat and they all knew how to crochet and they were teaching me how to crochet. It was so much fun. They were laughing at me because I frogged things out about 20 times every time. You saw a super good video on the stitching on a sweatshirt before. I will refund the video. You'll find the video? Is that what you're saying? I would love to see it. Used to do knot tying on a submarine. Bored sailors made key fobs, knife fobs. I can't picture you being bored, Tim. You're always doing something. Like, Tim's like the busiest person I know. And he does like 3 things. He's like me. He does 3 things at one time. That's me. You know, if I can multitask, man, I am the queen of the multitask. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Jerry. And I would appreciate that because so I'll look at that video before I pull out the sewing machine because I don't want, maybe I need a different fabric to go over that. I don't know. I want to see how someone else has done it, and then before I ruin everything. Because that's a nice t-shirt. That sweatshirt is really, really nice. I bought it. I didn't get it from Timo. I got it off of Amazon. You know, like, I didn't go to Kmart. I went to Sears. Oh, geez. It all comes from China, right? But I just went to a different part of China to get it. Good night, Rhonda. Good luck with your live. Tia, good luck with your live. Have a great night, everybody. I'm going to finish up this row, and then I will sign off while everybody's saying goodbye. And don't forget to watch tomorrow for the recap of what occurred today in the Rose Petal murder case out of South Carolina. It's been very, very interesting so far. Will the jury find out about what's really going on in this case? That remains to be seen. Don't sew the waist canvas on with a sewing machine. Hand baste it on. Okay, Sue, thank you for that. All right. Well, even if I sewed it, it was going to be a very long stitch. So it was going to be a base stitch. So I'll just hand do it. That saves me from having to go get the machine out. All right, love you all. Thank you for coming tonight. Hold on, you can see my face as we sign off. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.